What's up, everybody? It's your boy Cole Gotti coming at y'all with another video. In this video, we're going to get in my predictions for the Missouri Tigers. Before we start, hit that like and subscribe button for me, and let's ride. Last season, Mizzou had a decent season. I mean, nothing spectacular, nothing horrible. About the same thing they've been doing for the past couple years. They finished the season off 8-4, 8-5 if you want to count the bowl game loss. They lost strong warm quarterback Drew Lock. He's gone. They lost Emmanuel Hall. Lost a couple other players. Defense, they have pretty much their entire secondary returning. A couple players in the front seven returning. Offense, they got a majority of their offensive line returning. They don't have Drew Lock, but they got Clemson transfer quarterback Kelly Bryant. They got their running back Roundtree returning. They have a couple other receivers that are not named Emmanuel Hall returning. They have the returning players. They have the roster to have a good season. Starting off, they go on the road to Wyoming. It's a little strange. Most teams play these games at the house. Mizzou's taking the road trip for this one. I got Mizzou winning. This should be a hell of a game. Perfect game for Kelly Bryant to come out here and getting real game reps. Real game rhythm with his wide receivers. Should be a blowout. Then they come back to the house, and then they got to play West Virginia. West Virginia's lost a lot. They're under a new head coach. They don't have an experienced quarterback. I got Mizzou winning this game probably by 2 scores. It shouldn't be that hard for them. Then they stay at the house and play Southeast Missouri. That'll be an easy victory for Mizzou right there. Then at the house again, they play South Carolina for, what do they call it, the Governor's Cup. This could be a game right here. South Carolina does have a pretty decent team. I don't think South Carolina can, compete for the East or compete for a playoff spot or anything, but they do have a pretty good team. They have a senior now, senior quarterback, fully experienced. They have weapons at receiver. They have defensive weapons. It'll be a battle. I'm going to pick Missouri. They're at the house. I feel like Kelly Bryant and a lot of other players in Missouri are going to be having a lot to prove this year. They are on bowl ban, which makes it worse because anything they could go undefeated, and that doesn't matter because they're not going to be able to play in the bowl game. Kelly Bryant, this is his last year. If he doesn't shine, he doesn't go to the NFL. He doesn't get drafted. So he's going to have to. He's going to come out. I feel like he's going to come. I'm not saying he's going to have a Heisman year, but I feel like he's coming out here, trying to prove a point. Because that's the only reason why he transferred. Why else would you transfer from Clemson? The man wants to go to the NFL. This is what he transferred for right here, to play as a starting quarterback. So I got Missouri beating South Carolina. Then they get a bye week, and then they're at the house against Troy. I don't care what Troy did to LSU a couple years ago. That's one of those fluke games. I'm pretty sure no one watching this video is going to put their money on Old Dominion this season coming up playing against a Power 5 school. That's just shit that happens, It's fun to talk shit to LSU fans about it, but I'm not predicting Troy to win this. I got Mizzou winning that game. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-0 start. Then they at the house still. Damn, there's a lot of home games. And they're playing Ole Miss. Ole Miss, I feel like, is going to have a very good offense. This could turn into a shootout. But in the end, I got Mizzou winning the game. I feel like Mizzou is a solid team. Ole Miss is not. Mizzou will be at the house. And at this point in the season, if my predictions go how they are, they're going to keep fighting. Because why are you going to try to lose? Why are you going to let yourself lose? So that'll put them at 6-0. Then they go on the road to play Vanderbilt. There's a lot of people out there who I've been hearing giving Vanderbilt some hype. I don't understand it. Yes, I understand they have a very good running back. They have okay defense at times. But the key piece to Vanderbilt's success over the past couple of years is gone. Their quarterback, Shermer, is gone. He's gone. Like, Vanderbilt will not. They're not a program that's just gonna have a good quarterback and then he leaves and then it's no problem. We got another one waiting. No, Vanderbilt's not that type of program. I got Mizzou slaughtering Vanderbilt. On the road, it don't matter. And then they stay on a road trip and they go to Kentucky. This will be a revenge game. Only thing is, Kentucky ain't got their pieces. Josh Allen's gone. Benny Snell's gone, and I don't care what any Kentucky fan, Wesley Gaines, or anyone else wants to say about any other running back or anybody. Those two players are the key to Kentucky's success last year. Those players are gone. Kentucky will be a competitive team because I like Stoops. I'm not going to knock the man. I like him as a coach. He's going to have these players coach. He's going to have them ready to play. But the talent level is not there for them to be able to compete. So I got Mizzou winning that game. That puts Mizzou at 8-0 to start the season off. Then they get a bye week. And then they go on down to Athens. Last year, Georgia, Mizzou had a pretty tight game for about, first half, 3 quarters, whatever. But it was an ugly game for Georgia early in the season. I really don't expect Georgia to have an ugly game, especially against Missouri this late in the season. I got Missouri losing this game. I don't think they can go toe-to-toe with Georgia for 4 quarters and win the game. Then they come back to the house and they play Florida. Last year they beat Florida. This year they could do the same thing. Who knows? I got for Florida winning the game. But just to be quite honest, it could go either way. I just don't see Mizzou going 11-1. I had to give them a loss. Florida's about the last team on there besides Georgia that I could see them losing to. Or predict them, maybe South Carolina, but the Florida-Missouri game is going to be a good game. Florida's got pieces. They got receivers. Felipe Franks, I'm not fond of him, but he's not the worst quarterback out there. He's definitely not the best like some Florida fans are trying to talk him up to be. But I got Florida winning this game. It'll be a battle, though. Then they stay at the house and they play Tennessee. I got Missouri winning that game easily. I'm not buying the hype of a lot of people giving Tennessee yet. I believe Jeremy Pruitt will get them to a higher level. Maybe not right away. Maybe not that fast. It might not even be Pruitt. It might be the coach after Pruitt. But right now, Tennessee is not worth even talking about. Missouri will handle them. Then they finish the season off on the road against Arkansas. Arkansas is just ass. This could turn into a shootout, though. I do believe it could be a shootout. I got Missouri winning the game, though. So I got Missouri going 10-2 at the end of the season. Worst case scenario, I could see them going 9-3. Best case scenario, I could see them going 11-1. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. I got more of the SEC East coming. And then more prediction videos for the playoffs, conference championships coming after that, plus my top 25. It's your boy, Coach Gotti, and I'm out.